they think they're overrated. Too bad. I do want to share, I'm going to add a quick little thing here to share some news with you guys just because it's my show. I get to do what I want, and sharing news with you is part of it. If you guys haven't heard already, here, let me see if I can do my hands properly. Here is my new offering. I, Gracie of Northern Astrology, have a very big, not so big secret. It's not so well kept of a secret. As an Aries, I like to do 100 things at once, and I like to start 100 little projects. And one of the things that I've been putting off starting for a very long time is my publishing house, which is going to be starting in my basement and going who knows where else. But the main thing is that I will be able to publish my Northern magazine as well as any guidebooks or actual astrology books coming out under my own umbrella with my own team and my own kind of like space. And I want to do the same thing for other astrologers and mystical people. So, with that being said, I'm really looking forward to Ninth House Publishing growing each and every day. I will be building more things and collaborations. Part of like what I want to do for my YouTube channel, as well as just like my astrology presence in general, is make sure that I'm showcasing voices that deserve and need to be heard more. There is a huge need of authenticity in every industry, in every corner of the world right now. It's not just specific to astrology, yet I find myself really drawn to sharing as many voices as possible. So with my Northern magazine, which you guys have seen, I was going to say I have like copies of it, but it's like right behind me. I'm pretty sure all my copies are right behind me. So I really am going to have a place to showcase more people in the Northern magazine, as well as making some possible guidebooks for the astrology of 2025, because this year ahead is going to be wild. And I want to get out ahead of that. And while we're in the depths of Scorpio season, I happen to start a publishing house that is a 29-degree Libra ninth house sun in the chart that I ended up electing in hindsight. So I didn't elect it. I just pulled the chart of the moment that I decided that I needed a publishing house. And that's what it was. So sometimes you don't need to elect everything. You can just simply act on your divine instinct and things happen for you. That's the one thing that if I could leave this week saying anything going into next week, we are going into most heightened emotional and spiritual time as an American nation. I am not one to tell you what to do with yourself, your body, your mind, your actions at all. I'm just one to let you know the general atmosphere. And the atmosphere is what some would describe as tense. We are going into an election season here in America with quite a bit of division in our country already. And the best thing that we can do as a whole is remember our strength in autonomy, our strength in our individual talents, and the strength and support that we can support others and lift them up and focus on the things that make them really freaking awesome too. So there's no competition in the world where I live. There's no competition in any sort of realm. We are all here with unique gifts that we can share. You know, some people might have a unique gift of knowing every obscure stat ever known to man about the Kansas City Chiefs, and I happen to know every obscure chart that could possibly be their birth chart. And, you know, people could think both of those things are insane, yet we get to a common goal, which is we love the Kansas City Chiefs. So whatever it is, if you hate watching this, if you love watching this, if you really enjoy this episode and you want to show some support, feel free to check out my website, which is northernastrology.com. That website is changing and evolving and adding so much more every single day. I am constantly working on it and constantly working to offer you guys more free resources for astrology. I firmly believe in everything being as affordable as possible. That's why my readings start from $22 all the way to $250, capping off at that $250 mark, just because all walks of life can benefit from astrology, and people from all financial backgrounds deserve to know a little bit of magic about themselves. So that is my plight. That is my push. If anything, I give so much away for free that you don't even need to work with me. It's just cool if you end up doing so. So once again, thank you so much for being a part of this. Chiefs are winning by at least 10 points. Key numbers to watch are 0, 8, 27, 29, and 58. And the signs to watch are Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius. I nailed it. I got it. We got them all. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back next week for some Monday Night Football. We're going to see Monday Night Football on one of my best friend's birthdays. So I feel like we'll be getting a win just for him. So shout out to Kovac. Happy early birthday. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.